Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Guy Firewood. Today we're going to talk about one of the favorite wedges on the Eastonmade splitters, and I'm going to give you the truth, the real story on the Eastonmade 7-way pizza box wedge. So stick around. You know, I see a lot of comments and questions on YouTube and Facebook. Guys are saying, hey, I'm buying a 1222 Eastonmade splitter, or I'm buying a 2228 Eastonmade splitter, and I'm not sure what wedges I should get. Is the 5-way box good for what I need, or the pizza box wedge, the 7-way, the standard 7-way, tall 4-way, 6-way, 8-way? And what I'm going to do today is talk about specifically the 7-way pizza box wedge. And the nice thing about the Eastonmade box wedges is that they have adjustment up and down. So you can change the size of the splits that you're getting out of that box wedge. So I'm going to have you take a look at the spacing on the wedges on the box. I'm actually going to take a round and split it through with producing small pieces. I'm going to raise it up a little bit, put another round through, and we'll see what size splits we get that way, and then raise it up even further and see what the maximum size splits are that we can get out of the pizza box wedge, a 7-way pizza wedge. So I think you'll find it interesting, and I may go ahead and do a series of videos on the other wedges, the other Eastonmade wedges that I have also, and make a comparison. But let me get this thing cranked up. I'm going to lift the box wedge up a little bit. We'll take some measurements, and then we'll go ahead and split some wood and compare sizes of the splits that go through this 7-way pizza box. Now here's the box wedge lowered all the way down, and you can see from the beam up to the center of the wedge is about 3 inches. Let me bring it up. Okay. I can bring that all the way up to 9 inches. I could actually go higher, but the effect of splitting probably wouldn't work too well much higher than this. But what I'm going to do is put it back down. We're going to run around through here, make some splits, raise it a little bit, make some splits, raise it up a little bit higher and make some splits, and we'll compare them. I've raised it up a little bit here so that we can measure between the wedges, and the configuration on the 7-way pizza box and the standard 7-way box is the same as far as the number of wedges. It's just they're spaced a little bit differently. The standard are a little bit further apart, but it's a 7-way. It's called a 7-way wedge because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splits on the bottom of the wedge, and then one on top, so seven ways. The spacing on these, the 2.5 on that outside wedge, 3.5. It tapers up some, but basically 3.5 here, and the same there, 2.5, 3.5. And this outside piece, it depends on the size of the round you're splitting. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I mentioned that sometimes you get with a real big round, you get a bigger split on the outside here because there's not another wedge to cut it in half, and you have to resplit those. But I'm going to lower this down now, get a round up on here, run it through, and we'll take a look at the smaller splits, which are probably better suited for bundle wood, campfire wood, those cases where you want something that's smaller, going to dry quicker, going to burn quicker, great for recreational wood. Actually running for production. I'd have have the speed of the motor up, and wood would be coming out of here a lot quicker. Go ahead and turn the splitter off and we'll take a look at the size of those splits. Now with the wedge at that setting, it's producing what I would call perfect bundle wood size splits. A few a little bit bigger, but still small, fast drying, great for bundles. I'm going to pick about 5 of these representative of the size of what we got here, put them over here on a pallet, raise the box wedge up a little bit, split another round, and we'll compare. Now I'll show you, I kind of use this center post, which is actually the middle splitting wedge, as a guide as to how high I want the box to be, with a little bit of it sticking out above the top of this plate. That's the size I use for bundle wood, and I'll raise it up, show you the difference, and then we'll split some a little bit bigger. All right, I've raised the box wedge up quite a bit. You can see I'm about 2 inches above that center post now. So I've got a round on here. We'll go ahead and run these through and see what size splits it produces. All right, you can already see quite a difference. The thickness of them this way is pretty much the same, but they're much longer this way. Now that's the size that is probably great for indoor wood stove, fireplace occasionally, if you want something that's going to burn a little bit slower. But let me take some of these, representative of what we've put through here, put them over here on the pallet next to the ones we split earlier, and then we'll raise it up one more time, run another round through, and we'll compare the different size splits. Okay, I've raised the box up about another 2 inches. We'll put a round up here, run these through, and see what we get. Some big pieces. Let me go ahead and stack these up here over next to the ones we split earlier, and we'll compare sizes. Well, I pulled out 7 pieces from each split size. These were the smaller ones with the wedge almost all the way down. Perfect for bundle wood, campfire wood, recreational wood. These were with the wedge raised a couple of inches. Great wood stove wood, fireplace wood, even boiler wood. And then I raised it up another 2 inches and split these, which are definitely boiler wood size. Well, folks, there you have the truth from Old Guy Firewood. You know, a lot of folks I see say, well, I primarily make smaller wood or bundle wood and campfire wood, but occasionally I want to cut something bigger. And do I need to get the 5-way, or do I need to go with a 4-way, or will the standard 7-way work? I guess what I just showed you is that you can get by with a 7-way pizza wedge from Eastonmade. By adjusting the height, you can cut from small to large. Now, I imagine you could do the same thing with the standard 7-way too, only the spacing between the wedges is a little bit bigger, so you know, the adjustment up and down might not have to be as drastic. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said, I think I'll do some videos, similar videos with the standard 7-way, which I have box, the tall 4-way, and the 8-way, and do a comparison. But truth is, the 7-way pizza box wedge, because of the height adjustability of the Eastonmade box wedge, will do you for just about everything. So if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend, and please leave a comment below. Love to see your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you'd like to see in the way of videos. And we'll see you on the next one. But until then, as I always say, keep moving. Keep moving. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.